In Florida, Governor DeSantis has declared that real estate and construction are essential businesses. And it's essential that if you're listing a home, you're looking to buy a home, or even find a new build home, that you're dealing with a real estate professional who has the savvy, not only the real estate savvy, but the technical savvy to engage with you virtually, engage with the builders and the sellers virtually, so that we can get you safely and comfortably into home ownership. I've got a friend of mine, Angela Olmos, with us today, who's going to share how she's using these new technologies to get business done for you, even in a virtual world. Angela, welcome to the program.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back here, Wally. Thanks.
Always great to be with you. Before we get into the detail of listing and selling homes virtually, share with me how your program is going.
So it's going really well. In the midst of all these unprecedented times, I was still able to get 2 properties on the market this week. And it worked seamlessly as I was able to, as always, blend in technology and use the tools to make everyone's experience so much easier. In this particular case, it happened to be an out-of-town seller who has 2 vacant homes here in Jacksonville. Even during this time, there's a high urgency for him to sell these properties, obviously. So we were able to do that virtually very easily. All of the listing agreements can be signed electronically these days. He was able to do that directly from his smartphone. I went in, I put in the lockbox, got my pictures for the MLS record, and very shortly thereafter, we started having showings. All of these showings can also be done virtually. From the comfort of your own home, you could be previewing the home that you're buying. Then shortly after that, we can transact the documents via DocLoop or DocuSign and make this really just an easy process for everyone involved and keeping it safe with all of the regulations that we have from the CDC right now.
Angela, it feels like now more than ever, high quality professional photography and videography by that seller is more important than it's ever been. Are you finding that sellers are far more willing now to allow the professionals to take over with the camera and video work?
Absolutely. And you were right on when you said it was important now more than ever. Because we are depending on creating a good impression online, it is important that we have very good images, that we have clear images that people can relate to. The easier that a buyer can make a connection with the home, the easier and faster that home will sell. So in order to facilitate that process, we certainly need to execute our technology, our photography, our video to the best of our abilities and the best capacity right now so that people can connect with those homes and be able to make the transaction easy for them.
How are you helping the home buyer to get their loan qualification done in an expedient way and still remain virtual from the safety of their home?
So I have great partnerships with some of the best mortgage companies here in Jacksonville. Many of them offer similar services via Zoom, Skype, FaceTime, WhatsApp. There's several different solutions where this could be arranged for a meeting where they could still meet with the loan officer, take the loan application, talk about anything specific to that transaction, and then via email, all of the documents can be submitted to support those loans. So very much like I would do the prepping of a property to go on the market, the mortgage process could also be done virtually by using some of the technology that I just mentioned.
So I think now more than ever, Angela, the goal is that when a person visits a home, if they feel the need to visit it physically, all of the effort has been put in so that that one is the right one. What are you doing to give people a level of comfort that they really only need to see one home in person because you've done so much virtually?
So a lot of this has to be done before they're even previewing the home. I really take the time to get to know them, find out exactly what's important to them, whether that is the location, schools, the proximity to work, the amenities in a community. All of those things, I take my time getting to understand from their position, and then try to find the best possible match for them. So it's really important to take the time to really understand what's important to the buyer, so that way, more than ever, we don't waste time in the process of finding it. My goal is to find them exactly what they're looking for in a short amount of time and make this process easy for them.
Well, Angela, I know for a fact that you, ma'am, have got this figured out virtually to get people comfortable, get them out of the home they don't want, into the home they do want. That's awesome. What is the best way for a person to initially make that virtual contact with you?
Sure, Wally. Best way would be my website. My website is angelaknowsrealestate.com.
I love that web address. That's fantastic.
Thank you.
I want to thank Angela Olmos for being with us today. She is easy to work with. She's crisp in the technology. She can get you out of the home that you don't want, into the home that you do want, and even knows her way to HomePro inspections and get it inspected for you. Have a beautiful day.